In this series, we're exploring the relationship between menopause and type 2 diabetes. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned. Hey divas, let me ask you something. Have your blood sugar numbers been completely unpredictable? Do you feel like you're doing everything you can to manage your diabetes, but it just will not behave? If that is happening to you, that might be a symptom of your menopause. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Stephanie, and I call myself the diabetic diva because you can be two things at once, friends. And I am 52 years old. I've been a type 2 diabetic for 12 years. I was diagnosed later in life while I was trying to get pregnant with that little joker, and here we are. Now I'm going through the next phase of life where it's menopause, and I'm sweating right now, friends. I'm having a hot flash right now. So this is real time. For the past 2.5 years, I have been trying to control my type 2 diabetes and live with menopause symptoms. And let me tell you, friends, they do not play nice. So in this video, we're going to talk about some things that I have learned in the past 2 years. I have some notes, so I will be reading off my computer screen, but I'm also going to be talking about my own personal experience. I am not a doctor. I am one person. I am one woman, but I'm just sharing, and hopefully we can find a connection and some common ground. And I would love to continue the conversation down in the comments, friends. If you want to be a troll, nasty, negative, you can scroll on because we don't have that energy here. We're trying to find problems. And like I said, I am menopausal and you will not like my clapback. So let's get into it. So here's the honest truth, and you don't need to be a doctor to know this. Menopause is not about hot flashes and mood swings. While that is part of it, the larger issue is a full body hormonal shift. The biggest change is the estrogen, okay? Your estrogen drops during menopause, and estrogen plays a key role in your body's response to insulin. So what that equals is bad news for us type 2 diabetic. So let me try to explain this as simply as I can. When estrogen starts to decline, your body becomes more insulin resistant, which we already have an issue with. What that means is your cells don't respond as well. And so your glucose is going to stay in your blood sugar longer than it normally would. And so your numbers are going to creep up. Even though you haven't changed anything, your diet, your exercise, everything is on point. It's inevitable. You cannot do anything about it. So in my case, this is when I would go in for my quarterly checkups, and my A1C had creeped up despite like me doing like everything, like even like more everything, and being on point. And then what she would do is prescribe more medication. But in addition to my diabetes creeping up, I still had all of these menopause symptoms. So while she was treating my blood sugar, I was still like raging because my menopause was not being checked. And then on top of it, I was feeling more and more frustrated because my blood sugars were erratic. So I want to break this down in my diva terms, okay? Before menopause, your body might have been like, okay, insulin, we got this.